Hey, what's good? It's your girl Mir.I.am, K97.5 Carolian Waves Radio. I am here with the one, the only Toosii 2 times. What's good, homie?
What's going on? How you today?
I'm doing good. Now, the last time I saw you, I spoke some good energy on your life.
For sure.
And I was like, the next time you see him, he gonna be blown up, he gonna be signed. Make sure you get your pictures and autographs now.
For sure.
And what is it? Not even 4 months later, like 3 months later, you signed with South Coast Music Group. You out here doing the damn thing. You out here about to open up for the baby.
For sure.
So, tell me, first of all, about the last 3 months of your life. Like, since I saw you last, what has all happened?
Shit. Non-stop work. You dig? Like, you know, it all come with a work ethic. Like, nowadays, if you don't got no work ethic, it ain't shit you can talk for. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucking music quality, having good music, that shit ain't gonna last too long without the work ethic, you dig? So it's something you gotta put behind that. But we was dropping videos back to back continuously, you dig? Dropping videos back to back, releasing music, and like, you know, people can't deny talent, you know, so
absolutely. Being
that you can't deny talent, you know, South Coast Music Group, you know, SCMG, they got in contact with my manager. They started calling like all around the city and asking about me, like, who is Toosii, why we keep hearing about him. I'm like, it came to a point where like somebody had came to my mom and asked my mom like some shit, and it was like, and then my mom came to me and she was like, who the hell is Arnold Taylor? I was like, that's baby manager. So, you know, got in touch with my mom, you know, got in touch with me. I think we ended up going up to Charlotte, you know, sat down in the studio. And, you know, from there, this shit just been up.
And they understand the vision of who Toosii is without trying to change you.
Yeah, cause with me, it's like, I'm a totally different artist, you dig? Like, I make different music from Baby and Stunner.
Yes.
Like, we all our own artists, you know? So, and being on top of that we are our own artists, everybody from a different area. You know, you got Stunner from Salisbury. You got Baby from Cleveland, but he's living in Charlotte, rep Charlotte to the fullest. You got Zach from South Carolina, and then you got me. I'm originally from Syracuse, New York, but I live here in Raleigh. You dig? And I rep Raleigh to the fullest.
Absolutely.
So, you know, being that you got all of that, like all of that power coming out of Carolina, you dig? And I'm the youngest in the label on top of that. You dig? But I mean, I'm the underdog right now. Turn out bad though. Yeah, but they definitely understand the vision. And I really wouldn't want to sign in no other label. Sure.
I definitely feel like you fit in well. And like you said, y'all are all different artists, so it's like y'all have a well-rounded roster. Like you got,
roster crazy.
You know, whoever you want to listen to based on whatever mood that you're in. You know what I'm saying?
What?
And you from New York, Syracuse, like
sure.
you said. You moved here when you were in your early teens, or?
Yeah, I was 13.
13. And you've been what, like 5 years?
Yeah, about 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so, what type of influence has being from New York had to you in your rap career?
I grew up fast. Like I seen a lot of stuff that a lot of people haven't seen. And you know, growing up in New York, I practically like raised myself. You know, like not that I raised myself, but like the streets raised me. And that's how it is with a lot of people. You dig? But I took a different route. You know, I took everything that I've been through and I made everything a positive. You know, because a lot of really, honestly speaking, it's only one other friend out of my city that I know who made it out, you know. 5 of my friends died, you know, in gun violence, and the rest of my friends locked up, other one playing football in Indiana, you know, so.
So it was probably a good thing that you ended up moving.
This is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Best thing that ever happened.
How'd you end up moving here? Did your family move, or?
Some stuff happened back home, you know, so.
You just ended up here?
Caused us to leave, you know.
And you've been embraced, like, man, Raleigh, they love you, they hold you down,
you know,
like.
Yeah, for sure,
it's
but like,
crazy.
You know, we can't act like, you know, it just always been like that, you know, because it definitely took some work, because they wasn't trying to accept me at first, you know, like, I can remember 2 years ago, I got booed off this stage, you know, 2 years later, I'm at the same venue, they about to rock out, and a lot of these people came for me.
And be signed, and you signed, it's
sure.
craziness.
Yeah.
So, kind of take me back to, you know, when that happened to you, when you got booed. Like, what was that, what did you learn from that experience, and how did it change you to who you are now?
I went 10 times harder. Like, I ain't the type person to first of all, I'm blunt. Like, I always been the type person that, like, I never really cared. Like, I'm so nonchalant, that shit piss people off, you dig? Like, and I don't even try to be that way. It's just like, I done seen so much shit that hurt me that, like, you dig? I be numb to everything, you dig? So that shit was just like, and I'm funny, you know? Like, I like to laugh, I like to smile, you dig? Like, I'm a goofy dude. So I made a joke out of it, you know, had the crowd cracking up. Had the crowd, I don't even remember what I think I said something like, damn, y'all gonna boo me before I even go? And then they started cracking up.
What show was that?
That was the A Boogie show.
I remember that. I was here.
I'm telling you, yeah.
But that wasn't your fault because it was
so many
bad
acts.
openers.
And
it was like, by the time you got, they were just so ready for A Boogie. Like, no matter how good you were, they were just gonna boo whoever it was.
They didn't care. They just wanted to see Boogie.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a blessing now. You dig? Like, I'm blessed. You know, I'm here. I'm signed to the hottest label. And I really couldn't ask for more without them. You know, none of this would be possible. Man. I'm thankful that I'm even on tour with Baby right now, who is one of the most genuine dudes that I ever met.
Honestly, and there's so much to learn from him, and he's so willing to share that knowledge and try to help other people. So getting to that point, what's one of the biggest things that you think that you've learned from being around a Baby, being on this tour, just from either he told you or just from watching him?
Work ethic, marketing. The nigga don't sleep, you dig? And like, I haven't even had the chance to really be around him, but like just watching him, like, he don't sleep. Yeah, like, I think
honestly he don't, because it's like show, after party, video, and it's like repeat.
And everybody, like, you see this, like, people see this like cocky dude that's on the internet and all of that, but like first time I met him, you know, he spoke to my mom, he spoke to me, like, you could tell he like a real genuine dude. He spoke to me, he spoke to my mom, like, he spoke to everybody. You dig? And like, he made a video with me. I didn't even know he knew my name. Like, I don't know if you seen the video on my page, and he was like, don't play with two. I didn't know the nigga knew my name. Like, I was like, damn. He was like, he gonna fuck with that. I couldn't hear what he said because the music was playing. He was like, oh, when he watched that video, he gonna fuck with that. I'm like, what this nigga talking about? I watched the video, I'm like, oh shit, this nigga know my name. Like, dig? So like, I fuck with bro, dig? Like, he a hard working dude. He's hard working and he family oriented. And that's,
he definitely is. You always see him with his daughters and talking about his children.
His uncle, you know, talking about his pops, you know, rest in peace to his pops. Just everything. He a real genuine dude.
And you're real genuine too. That's why I think you connect with so many people. Like your authenticity. And like some people is put on, but like with you, you can tell, like with your music and everything, with your message. And like you just connect. Like when the very first video I saw you rapping in your car, I was like, yo, this dude is dope. Like I feel him. It is different when you can feel somebody.
You know, you the same way though. You know, you the same way. But with me, like, you know what an empath is?
Yes.
I'm an empath, you know. And with that being said, like, I'm able to apprehend the emotions of anybody. Like, that's my happiness. My happiness is seeing other people happy. So me being an empath, you know, I live every day to the fullest. You know, I try to spread love, and you know, I grew up in a church house. You know, not really like going to church every Sunday, but you know, my grandma big on church, like worked at the church all of that. You know, she see me, she pray. She wanted to come to the show today, but I'm like, nah, grandma, I be cussing too much.
This ain't for you, grandma.
This ain't for her. You know? So one day I'm gonna, you know, we gonna work something out. But like, I don't know. I mean, without me having a big heart, dig, I wouldn't even be where I'm at today. Like, before we even got here, we went and fed the homeless. You know, but like, we ain't recording none of that on camera. You know, or none of that. Because
you're doing it from your heart. You don't need the fame.
Yeah, when I was 16, we was doing toy drives and all of that. Like, this was before I was even on. Like, you know, just everything that I do in life, like, it's a meaning behind everything, from my tattoos to my words to just everything about me. You know, and that's the reason why I'm so blessed. You know, so if I change who I am, you know, right, you know, I'm telling if my life gonna continue to be the same way.
And if you just continue to maintain that your heart and your foundation, and it's gonna continue to thrive and be successful.
100%.
I wanted to ask you this question because you have a lot of followers, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, so many more people are gonna get to know you over the next few months and years, etc.
Sure.
So when did you first start saying, yo, I'm getting a lot of followers? Like, when was that moment where people just really started to taking to you?
About 2 years ago. right before the A Boogie show. Like 2 years ago, right before the A Boogie show, you know, I was just building my following. Because I was an energetic person, you dig? Like, I used to, like, before I moved down here, I was young. I was like 13, you know, ripping and running, doing the wrong shit, moving from house to house, like moved to South Carolina with my dad for a little bit, moved back to New York. Like, I was just ripping and running and doing all the wrong shit. I got down here and I met a group of friends, you know, who they used to dance, you know. My friend Ziggy, she used to dance or whatever. Like,
yeah, she still be getting it.
Yeah, she got
I've seen you in a few of her videos and stuff like that.
But like, like I was young. I was just having fun. You know, I was still like a little bit caught up in doing the wrong shit, but I wasn't really doing the wrong shit. Like I wasn't on the right path, but I was young. You know, I was dancing though.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't do that no more though. When they first like told me to start
when
dancing,
the right song come on, I bet you do it.
I turn up though. I be lit. I definitely be lit. But like, you know, when they first told me like start dancing and stuff, like they didn't even tell me start dancing. I just picked it up from them, and like I was just like, nah, like that's corny. What the fuck am I gonna be dancing for? You know, but it was what was hot back then. You know, and I was doing it. I don't know, but you know, I don't do that no more. I started music always been a place in my heart though. Always had a place in my heart. And I started making music. I started making videos in the car, and my voice like real raspy. Like, so I guess like, and I talk a lot about pain and just real life stuff. Like anything that I ever said in a song, you know, it either been true, I done seen it, done it, like lived it. You dig? Like it's just me, 100%. It's authentic, you know. And I guess the music picked up a lot. So after the music picked up a lot, you know, people just took it and ran with it. And I mean, I got where I'm at today.
Yeah, you are.
Sure.
So tell me a little bit about what the music side of it is for you now. What can we expect single-wise, project-wise? What do you have coming for us with SCMG for 2019? You
know, me and the label got something crazy coming. I can't really speak too much on what we got.
Man, give us the exclusive.
I can't really speak too much on what we got going on. But what I could do, I'll give y'all the name of my next album tape, whatever. The name of my next album tape is gonna be Platinum Heart. You know, and it's gonna have a few features on there. Can't really speak on too much who the features is with.
Probably somebody from SCMG, maybe. Maybe not.
You know, can't really speak too much on it. But
y'all can place your bets in the comments.
Yeah, for sure. But nah, like it's definitely some crazy features. On top of it being some crazy features, you know, more to come. You dig? And like, don't be surprised if you see something like 2 months from now that's like, damn.
Okay. So let me ask you this: who are I'm always curious because you have such a distinct sound. Like it's heartfelt, it's raspy, it's melodic, but it's still hard at the same time. Who are some of your influences that you used to listen to a lot growing up and that you still listen to now?
Chance the Rapper. Like that ain't even my lane of music, you know. But
yeah, I'm surprised to hear that answer.
Chance the Rapper, Chance is incredible. If I tell you what artists I like, you gonna be like, what the fuck?
No, I want to know. Like, this is fun. We're trying to get to know Toosii.
Like I like. Okay, so all right, we're gonna talk about like, you know, on the hip hop side. You know, not hip hop, but we're gonna talk about the more melodic side. I like Lil Durk, Lucci. Who else I like that I really listen to? I don't know. I fuck with anybody who like that got that pain in they shit. Like I like that shit. Like that's because I can relate to that shit. But if we talking about like, you know, my secrets, man, listen. I like Chance the Rapper, Jason Mraz.
Okay.
You know who Jason Mraz?
Yes, I do. That's why I'm like, okay.
Man, listen. I like Chance the Rapper, Jason Mraz, Train. Who else I like?
Eclectic little palette over there.
John Legend.
Okay.
I love John Legend. Like, what you put on any John Legend song, I'm big. Like
he got that pain in his voice for real.
Ooh, boy, that boy John be having me singing my heart. You might catch me on my Insta story singing some motherfucking John. Boy, I be pouring my heart out. John, I like a couple people, man. Like,
who's your favorite female singer of all time?
Female singer?
That you can just like like put on repeat and you just vibe out to it, or you sing at the top of your lungs? Either one.
Ooh, that's hard. Ooh, that's hard.
Who'd you grow up listening, like hearing in your household?
Alicia Keys and Fantasia.
Okay. Those are some good choices though. You know, if you had to, because Fantasia definitely got that.
Come on, now.
That soul,
Fantasia
that whole soul, like.
Fantasia.
I can hear y'all on something together too.
I want, you know who I ain't never tell nobody this. I want to make a song with Kirk Franklin.
Okay.
No, like all jokes aside, man, listen.
Why not?
I'm diverse.
And you got that spiritual foundation.
Definitely.
You know, in your household, and Kurt be turning up. So I mean, y'all can definitely meet. He was a women's empowerment a few weeks ago, and I mean, he was just lit, doing all the modern dances and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see that collaboration coming to fruition. So you know, we'll look back at this in like 12, 24 months, and we'll see if it happened.
For sure.
So Toosii, man, you out here, you are doing your thing, you're making everybody proud. You got a lot of your family coming out and friends coming out tonight to see you.
For sure.
So do they get excited every time?
Every time. They treat my shows like football games.
It's like, all right, this is what we wearing.
For real.
This is what we gonna be like.
If you see in a crowd people with fat heads, they probably part of my family. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I don't know it's my DJ fault though. My DJ gave them fat heads of me. Man, listen, they about to turn up. We about to have beach balls out there.
See if I can get me a fat head so I can get in the crowd.
I just learned how to do autographs. I knew how to like do signatures and shit. But I had to, man, listen, my signature was so long I couldn't sit down and keep signing shit. So I had to, you know, figure out I might put you a little autograph on there like, bow. You see what I'm saying?
Bow.
For sure.
Where did you get your name from?
My mom.
Is that your real name?
I almost told you my real name, girl.
I mean, you can if you want to.
Nah, I ain't gonna
The internet will find out eventually.
Yeah, for sure.
They gonna know who your kindergarten girlfriend was.
For sure. Like
they gonna know everything.
They be digging deep.
No, for real.
But nah, my real name Najor.
Okay.
But my name came from my mom, cause it came from my teammates. They used to pick on me, cause my mom used to call me Tuda Butt. She used to call me Toot and Tuda Butt. And my teammates started calling me Tootsie, and like Tootsie Roll and Tootsie. And there was some boy on my team, he couldn't pronounce my name. He used to call me Toosii, so they started mocking him. And like they just ran with that shit.
Dang.
But he was like from like Germany or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like he couldn't, but it's a long story. He did.
Well, we got the gist of it, you know, of where it all originated and came from. So Toosii, man, you out here doing your thing. We are so proud of you. Carolina is on this whole new wave right now.
Sure.
And there's so many artists that are really coming up and doing their thing from the Carolinas. Are there any favorites that you have right now, or any artists that you really want us to look out for, or artists that are, you know, that have been out? Like, you got any Carolina favorites?
Man, you know you just set me up. Them niggas,
I mean,
well, them niggas gonna be beefing. They gonna be, well, you didn't mention my name. Man, like, listen.
Well, just look out for some dope artists.
You dig? I like all of y'all niggas, you dig? Like I say 2 years ago, I got booed off this stage. Don't ever stop. You get what I'm saying? Keep working. 5 times
on the stage now, right?
Yeah, like this is like my 5th time. 21 Savage. I done been here a couple times. A Boogie. I done been here sometimes though. You know.
Yeah.
Just don't stop though. Anybody from the Carolinas, I'm rooting for you.
Definitely. Word of advice for anybody that's, you know, really trying to make it and trying to get in the game, because, you know, it's a process and it's a lot of disappointments and setbacks and things like that. And it's a lot of easy ways to get discouraged. So any words of encouragement that you want to give anybody that's out there that's an artist, you know, that's listening?
Keep your head up. Don't ever stop. You dig what I'm saying? Self-love is essential. You dig? When you believe in yourself, when you love yourself, you love everything, you know. And what nobody say won't matter. So you dig? Always have self-love throughout your whole career. Love yourself before you love anybody else. When you love yourself, you're going to love everybody else.
Yep. And you really have to put yourself first, too, because if you're not doing well, you can't help anybody else.
Sure. Most definitely.
So tell everybody real quick where they can follow you, where they can get your music, everything.
So you can follow me on all platforms at Toosii 2 times. That's TOOSII 2X. You dig? That's TOOSII 2X. You know. Toosii 2 times. You can follow my SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, everything. Just Toosii, TOOSII. Who That project out now. SCMG, the motherfucking label. You dig, and more to come.
Most definitely. Y'all heard the man. Make sure y'all follow him, stay up to date, follow his moves. Toosii 2 times, we appreciate you stopping through.
For sure, man.